As you know, Donald Trump's Republican candidacy has really catalyzed and coalesced many groups of people to become politically active, and it has actually inspired one particular individual to re-engage with politics in a serious way. I've mentioned many times that former Ku Klux Klan Grand Wizard David Duke really likes Donald Trump, and he now apparently has feeling the peace and love from Trump so much that he has decided to run for U.S. Senator from Louisiana. He said in his statement on YouTube about what has inspired him to run and why he is running, quote, thousands of special interest groups stand up for African Americans, Mexican Americans, Jewish Americans, etc. The fact is that European Americans need at least one man in the United States, one man in Congress who will defend their rights and heritage. David Duke's resume includes not only being the former Grand Wizard of the KKK, but he is also a convicted felon and former Republican state representative. He added, I believe in equal rights for all and respect for all Americans. However, what makes me different is I also demand respect for the rights and heritage of European Americans. I would question, Lewis, what respect and rights the so-called European Americans are lacking in this country. I didn't know that they were lacking respect and rights.
Well, as far as I know, they aren't. For some people, it's like David Duke. They are worried that it's going to get to that point. And right now, they are the majority. But in a short amount of time, they will no longer be the majority. And perhaps they are afraid of what might happen. Of course, you could ask others, and they could say that it's been happening for decades.
Yeah, the demographic shift, rather, is very, very concerning to people like David Duke. The former hate group leader said that it was actually him who popularized the term America First, which is now one that Donald Trump has really embraced, saying he was the first to promote it during his, in modern times. We have the Trump stuff going on, right? The down ballot. We hear about what will the impact be down ballot of Donald Trump being the Republican nominee. We have hypothesized that for more mainstream Republicans, and it's a little sickening that I'm even using that term, for so-called mainstream Republicans, the Donald Trump candidacy may have a negative effect, but the down ballot impact for people like David Duke, who want to stop immigration and stop trade agreements and match up on so many issues with Donald Trump, there's actually no better time for someone like David Duke to run for Senate.
Yeah, I think he's aware of that. It is the opportune timing. I don't think he can win. I think he's had too much bad media coverage, way too many skeletons in his closet. I just don't see how it could possibly happen, even in a state like Louisiana.
Well, the Republican Party officially doesn't like this. Reince Priebus, RNC chairman, tweeted out shortly after this announcement, David Duke and his hateful bigotry have no place in the Republican Party, and the RNC will never support his candidacy under any circumstance. So we will see how former KKK Grand Wizard David Duke does, inspired to run by the success of Donald Trump. And as we know, Trump, not racist, but very, very popular with racists.